Hello. Stuck in the Dungeon features crude language, adult humor, and is not suitable for all audiences. This has been a content warning. Hey everybody, and welcome officially back to Stuck in the Dungeon. We today are joined by our four players again.
Rhodin, Theodoropoulos.
Played by Eric.
An owl with a drake putting his life at stake. Satrix and Macha.
Played by Kyle.
We were rhyming.
The official back, Vodt the Bard.
Played by Trent.
And just Macha.
Played by Kate. Here's last week's recap. The group started their trek to Sodale. While on the cart, Rhodin started driving. Then a few days into the journey, their cart's axle broke thanks to a head-sized rock on the roadway. The group pulls the cart off to the side of the road, and Macha and Satrix go into the woods to look where the wheel went, finding the tracks leading into a cave. At the same time, Vodt and Rhodin stayed by the cart and threw rocks at trees. Macha and Satrix turned back to grab the group and explore the cave to get their wheel back. While in the cave, Satrix and Macha snuck ahead and found the wheel was in the middle of an owlbear's nest. Through cunning and knowledge of animals, they spooked the owlbear, while also throwing food to distract it, as Rhysier rolled the wheel back to the cart. With the wheel being fixed and the cart operational again, the group set back on the road. Satrix and Macha switched seats, allowing Rhodin and Vodt to get some rest. While they drove, there was a short conversation followed by hours of silence. As the group was on the last leg of their journey, they ran into the group they previously have known, the Flying Wyverns. But instead of paying the fine this time, they used magic to suggest the captain to let them pass. The group finally reached Sodale. After days of travel, they devised a plan for Vodt and Rhodin to go into the town and scout, while Macha and Satrix do some night recon. While in the town, Rhodin and Vodt went to the local bathhouse, where they met one of Arlon's pillars, Vicky Vasali. She told them how it was nice that Rhodin came back to them, and how happy Arlon would be. Then Vodt and Rhodin made their way to the ziggurat to see his parents. When he entered the room, he found Arlon was up there also. We come in the common room where Arlon just walked out, leaving Vodt, Rhodin, and Rhodin's parents in there.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, little Rhodey, how you been? How was the walk?
It was good. I'm glad to see you guys.
We're happy to see you too. You came back at the right time. You know how before you left, Arlon was always talking about making his domain of tranquility?
Yeah.
We are weeks away from it. I am excited you are back at the perfect amount of time.
Weeks, huh?
Weeks, days, he hasn't really worked out the details, but
okay. It does seem like I came back at the right time then. Glad to be back.
yes, it seems like it's all meant to be. Me and your father are extremely happy to see you. You see, first off, describe what your parents look like.
My mom is she's tall. She's like 6'5". My father, he's tall, but in comparison to her, he looks slight. He's about 6 feet. They're elderly. I mean, they're getting up there in age. They had me when they were going through their like half-life crisis. About 40, so they're in their 60s, almost 70 now. I'm worried about them. They're fully in. They're all in on this, and I'm not. And I'm here to save them because I love my parents.
We are happy. It's getting about 8 p.m. Me and your father are about to go to bed. You are welcome to come find any place to lay down. You and, I just noticed you brought a friend. Hi.
Tranquility Jones, nice to meet you.
I'm Tristan Theodoropoulos. It's nice to meet you, Tranquility.
It's nice to meet you, too. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. You guys kind of stumbled over it yourself. How about I just call you Rhodin's mom and dad?
That works amazingly. So, how did Rhodin bring you to our little happy community?
Well, he went on a walk to find tranquility and he found me.
I guess he took it perfectly in his name. We're happy to have you, Tranquility. Me and your father are going to be off to bed. And you see they start shuffling back to their own rooms.
Night, Ma. Night, Pa.
Blink much, do they?
No, I told you, it's a thing.
Shouldn't their eyes have fallen out by now?
I mean, they blink. It's just like they might blink when you blink is what's happening.
Oh, man.
Like, you know what I mean? They might think you're not blinking too.
Huh.
But no. Usually it's like when someone else looks away, that's when they'll sneak one in real quick.
Okay, that makes more sense. Man, I thought you guys had like magical eyes or something. I was really getting freaked out about it.
Yeah. Well, I used to do it, and it like anytime I could get a chance, I'd blink because it really dries your peepers out.
I would imagine.
Yeah. So what
yeah.
about the other two? Like I can send them a message. Like
We should probably let them know that we're doing all right, and maybe they could start doing some recon type stuff. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, you got to figure out if there's going to be tacos nearby. Recon on the surrounding area, but not necessarily this one, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we'll do that. Might need help later. Writing my speech for tomorrow though.
We could always improvise.
I could do that. Yeah, we'll wing it. That always goes well.
All right.
I'll use sending. Be like, I'll send it to Macha. I'll say, hey, Macha, miss you. We're doing good. Hope you're well. We should find a place to meet soon, though. I think that was 25. It was either 20 or 25.
Close enough. Yeah, Macha, as you are looking out from the car store, just like scoping the general area, you received that message. What are you and Satrix up to?
So I'm just kind of sitting there, hanging out, picking at grass, kind of bored and wishing I was like, I don't know, going after some bad guys or something. But no, I'm here. So I get the message and I'm like, cool. Like, I don't have sending, so I can't send anything back to you. So I'm like, what?
You can reply to that.
Oh.
Yeah, you can reply to sending.
I was just gonna check it.
Yeah.
I thought only that one dude was not sending could like go back. Okay, cool. So in that case, cool. So I just like where is Satrix?
What time of day is it?
About nighttime. It's sort of like 8 p.m.-ish.
I would have woken up from my rest, so I'm probably just on a tree branch scouting around.
Okay.
Would you have like told me that you like?
Well, you saw me fly up to pass out before they
Okay.
went into town.
Cool. Then I throw a rock at you.
Okay.
Get your attention.
All right. I imagine that gets my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. What's up? Just woke up from my nap.
I just like motion you to come like down.
Yeah. I'll land on the ground and I'll be like, all right. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah.
Something happened?
Yeah. So Rhodin thinks we should find a place to meet. What do we do? I don't know anything about the city. I don't know where we should meet.
You know what? I'm gonna pull out a piece of parchment and a quill from my explorer's pack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go fly above town. I'll let you know. I'm going to fly above town to scout around and make a layout of the area and see where all the high foot traffic and everything is.
That sounds awesome. I'll sit back down and just kind of prop my head in my hands and keep picking at grass.
All right.
Give me a stealth check.
That is an 11 plus... Hold on, I'm doing math. 11 plus 7, so 18.
18. Yeah, with an 18, you quickly fly up from the branch. You see some grass and leaves just go off in the distance right by you, Macha, as he takes off. And as you're up in the air flying around Sodale, give me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 7 plus 3, so 10.
With that, it's sort of nighttime, so you can't really make much details besides the main ziggurat in the middle and the lights coming from each of the 4 towers. You do notice there are unplowed farmland that have sort of been overtaken by vegetation.
So like fields now as opposed to actual
Fields
farms.
that have dry rotted with dirt and doesn't look bountiful.
Okay, so like barren farmland.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
That is like dotting out around the ziggurat, but in the main area, you can't really see much into the town.
Can I get like at least a basic layout of some of the homes and stuff as well, though, like on this map that I'm trying to make up?
You notice with a 10 that there are some cabins dotted behind the ziggurat, but with a 10, you don't really make out that much.
All right. Then I guess I'll fly back to Macha and I'll tell her what I did find, which is, what you said.
Yeah. So you relay all that to Macha.
So unfortunately, I didn't get too much information. It's kind of hard. Way up high, it is the middle of the night. On the upside, it seems like it's relatively quiet down there most of the time, at least from what I can see. There's some weird farmland that I noticed, completely barren, which is odd considering I haven't seen any other real staples for food anywhere.
Great. Okay.
Can I,
Farmland then?
Yeah, we can sneak in that way first.
can I use sending again to be like, also the bad stuff's gonna happen in like 2 days maybe, so just so you know, just so you're aware, keep you updated. That's all.
So maybe we should like real stealth op this.
You can reply to that, by the way, Macha, if you
Yeah,
want.
I'm just gonna reply with just farmland question mark.
Yeah, Southwest Field.
Yep. Yeah. Sure.
That'll work.
Wait. When? Now?
Vodt, you ready to go? Oh,
Yeah, man.
Tranquility.
Yeah, man. I look up from the table where I was kind of just staring at my hands. All this gaslighting we've been doing has been making me question just so many things about what I know about reality. Like, what if I've been being gaslit by everybody else this whole time? Like, I think I'm starting to gaslight myself by having to gaslight all these cultists. We should go. Yeah, we should get out of here. I need some air. I gotta think this through.
Okay. I know that was me abusing sending because I only have 2 slots, but
I say I don't think you can.
I have
Do it like-
PS onto the first one and then reply with the second one.
Yeah, I can condense like half of the latter half of mine into one.
Sure, since we haven't used sending that much.
Oh yeah.
And it's a complicated spell, sorta.
All right. Southwest Fields.
All right, so I guess
Yes.
we'll head that way.
All right.
Would we have left our gear at the cart, or would we have it on us still?
That would be completely up to you.
I think we'd still have it on us, just traveling.
Works for me. At this point, do I have my robe?
Yeah. You have your green robe from last time. You also have the shorts that you got from the bathhouse.
I have taken those off at this point and wrapped them around the hilt of my rapier.
Okay.
Like a token.
Mm-hmm.
Robes, though, is there anything written on them?
Not really. It's just
Plain green?
plain green
In
robes.
that case, I'm going to wear those over my half plate
Okay.
as we go.
Can I would I be able to carry him if I'm flying with my boots?
I was gonna say,
What does it say for the boots?
Real quick.
I was gonna say you've let me carry people before with my flying, and I'm like technically a small creature.
Yeah.
While you wear these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use these boots to fly for up to 4 hours, all at once or in short bursts, each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration. If flying when duration ends, descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land.
I would say if you're carrying someone about the same size or heavier, I would say just half the speed, just like as we did the wagon wheel last time.
All right. But you want to go at a normal speed or you want to go at a cool speed?
Let's go at a cool speed, yeah.
Okay. 2 options: backpack or surfboard.
Surfboard.
Okay. I lay out. I guess we'll walk outside my parents' house and I'll lay down on the ground. Are the guards still out there?
Yeah, the guards are still posted.
Okay. Well, I won't lay down outside the door then. Let's go over to a darker place where there aren't guards.
All right, both of y'all give me a stealth check.
I pat you on the shoulder, and I whisper a little song in your ear. You've got bardic inspiration because I need to give it to you, because I'm really bad at stealth right now. That's the song.
What is it? A D6 or D8?
D8?
D8. Okay, I'm gonna use that. That's a 14 for me.
So here's the unfortunate thing. I'm wearing half plate, which means I roll stealth at disadvantage. I rolled a 20 and a 6.
Oof.
So my stealth is 11.
All right.
I got 11.
I rolled a general stealth. I know the number of it, but you guys go from the second most layer from the top of the ziggurat down to the town and dart off into a back alley. While in the back alley, what do you want to do?
Lay down, just say hop on.
All right.
We're surfboarding it. Let's go.
I'd hop on again.
Alright, I'm gonna start flying. Like a surfboard through the air.
Vodt and Rhodin starts flying like a surfboard through the air. Both of y'all. What was your stealth checks?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay. Give me stealth checks going into the town.
16.
All right, 19 and 16. You make your way from the cart. It is going from sort of nightfall. It's about 8 p.m. You, after the messages and sort of gearing up, you take another, like, around half hour just preparing and stealthing all the way to the southwest side.
I would like to preface, if there's any, like, tree line or anything, I'm going to wait in the tree line until I see that they weren't followed or that they show up.
Yeah, there is tree line on the outside of Sodale. So you and Macha start following the tree line, making your way through there. Sort of quiet steps, not really much crunching of dead leaves, fallen branches, while Satrix is flying. Give me a perception check as you get to the southwest farm area.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
I got a 9.
9. You get there, Macha, you immediately pick up. You see that Vodt is surfing on the back of Rhodin and is currently flying to the southwest farm field.
Shit.
I'm going
Just
to whisper to
dumb
Macha,
shit.
that's not very conspicuous.
It really is not.
Maybe we should just pass notes along next time.
The adults are away, the boys will play.
Still need to learn more stuff.
So you see Vodt and Rhodin slowly fly, and they come to land in the middle of the field. There's sort of dead vegetation and a little bit of overgrowth from the natural elements. What do you two want to do?
Using an amalgamation of prestidigitation and minor illusion, I conjure up a light show, a very mild one, just like some fog, and like I want to make Rhodin's stomach glow. I expand my voice out over the next, just the 10-foot area we're in, roughly. I will show you the world, shining, gleaming, and splendid. And then we land. And then I pull out
Give me
the world
another
card
stealth
on
check.
tarot, and I just like didn't stick it back into my deck.
All right, cool. Give me another stealth check with disadvantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire up my fire damage.
16.
Just in case.
Okay, 16.
Roll into that.
I will keep that number in the back of my pocket. You, Macha and Satrix, you see that show as Vodt and Rhodin are coming down. What do you want to do?
Can I whisper something to Macha real quick?
Mhm.
Hey, so you can write in common, right?
Yes.
You want to send Rysier with a note to them and then they can just burn it?
Yeah, that
And
sounds
then we
good.
should also give him another piece of paper to bring to them so they can send a note back.
That sounds great. So what did we tell him?
I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure what our plan is because that was not stealthy what they were doing.
Where are these guys? Said they'd meet us here.
Yeah, so how close are we? Just like in the tree line next to the field?
Yeah, you're in the tree line. I would say you're about 60, 70 feet out
Okay.
from them.
Cool. Does that look like it attracted any attention? Like, can we see any kind of motion or hear anything about people being like?
Give me a perception check.
Can I give her the help action by also, like, looking around from a little higher up in the canopy of the trees since I can fly around?
Yeah, you can do that or roll your own perception check. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll roll my own.
Okay.
I got a... Hold on. 13.
13. You are just... Macha, you're angrily just mom rage staring at them. Satrix, from a higher branch up, you notice that there isn't any torches being lit in the town. It doesn't look like there's any motion towards this area.
Alright, I think it's safe to send Rysier with a message, or at least with the paper to get a message from them, but I still don't feel comfortable revealing ourselves. I don't want anyone to know who could be scouting around, just in case.
Should we just tell them to like come to the tree line?
Give me one sec. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Cool. All right. Let's send a note. I guess I'll write it. Attach it to Rice here.
Yeah, I can't write in common, so you're gonna have to write.
What's the note say?
Hey guys, we're in the tree line. It's a little bit, harder to see us. Come over here. I assume is this the only like tree line? Is it just like a line of trees, or is it like a cornered field?
It is...
'Cause they might go to the wrong tree line.
If you look at the map I posted in
I was going to say they can
I got
follow
you
Rice
right
here.
here.
I didn't see it.
That's what it looks like. Y'all are currently down this area.
I was going to say they can follow Rice here back.
That's an even better idea. Yeah, I'll just say follow Rice here. Just follow Rice here.
All right. You send Rice here with the note attached to just in Rice here's mouth?
Yeah,
or?
just in his mouth.
Yeah.
Covered in drool when it gets to them.
Vodt and Rhodin, give me a perception check as y'all are just looking around the field.
17.
3.
What is Vodt doing that would cause him not to...
I think he got sight of Rhodin's shining stomach and it blinded him a good bit. So his
Okay.
eyes are still adjusting to the dark.
Rhodin's shiny stomach, flashbang, Vodt. Rhodin, you notice from the tree line, about more south and southwest area, you see a little amethyst dragonling just start bounding. at you.
Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Yeah, you're good.
Sapphire dragonling start bounding at you.
Would I know any other sapphire dragonling
No.
besides Bryce here? Okay.
Nope.
Psst, 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 psst. Bryce here. Come here. Psst, 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 psst.
You see Riceear's head immediately perks up, and then turns towards you and starts bounding towards your direction. You see Riceear is coming with a note just filled with slobber in her mouth.
Absolutely covered in dragon drool. It smells awful.
All right. I'll pull it out. I don't care. Whatever. Been wearing the same clothes for 3 weeks.
You see on the note, it says, "Come to the wood line, where is more secretive."
Okay. But we gotta go to the wood line, this tree line.
But then who's going to see our performance?
I know it was pretty sweet. Obviously I didn't see it, but I have to imagine from a passerby would have thought it was awesome.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was cool as shit.
Okay, I can go to this stealthy little tree line then.
Yeah. I guess we'll follow Rice here.
All right, you follow Riceear back to the tree line, where you see Macha is just mean mugging you, and Satrix is up in the trees.
How is a child and a murderer more stealthy than the two adults in the party?
Well, we said the southwest field, not the southwest tree line, so maybe you need to read more. I don't know.
Yeah, plus these guys know I'm a bard, so they kind of probably expect me to be doing weird flashy stuff. If anything, it's more stealthy if I'm being flamboyantly tranquil.
Yeah, we're blending into... No, not blending into a crowd. That's not right.
We're becoming the kings of the crowd and then getting the crowd to blend in to us.
It's like when you stare at the sun. It's so bright that you don't want to look at. It hurts.
I snap my fingers and your stomach stops glowing.
Mm-hmm.
I facepalm.
I just look like I want to punch somebody.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the mustard. There's some bad stuff going down soon.
Yeah, we got that message. What exactly type of bad stuff are we looking out for?
What was it called again? The Domain of Tranquility. Would I know what abouts that is?
Give me another history check.
Alright. 6.
No, this has been something they have told you about, but haven't been open in the details about.
Okay, so I don't know exactly what the Domain of Tranquility is, but I know Arlon, and I know he's a terrible person, so it can't be good. I talked to my parents. They said it could be a couple weeks to days. Could be tomorrow. I'm supposed to give a speech. I just realized that maybe that's when whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And,
So what I'm hearing is the stealth op we needed to plan now has to be double timed.
possibly, yes.
It's a big maybe. It's possible. But the other thing that's possible is I get in with this sweet band and I talk everybody into abandoning their current religion for the cool super heaven that we have back in Lost Newlander.
I'm down with that. I mean, if
Really?
you guys are, but we've already got something of a cult started ourselves. Are we just perpetuating
No, ours is
Bad
better
things.
because all they have to do is come hang out for a day or two each year.
That's
Then
how
they
it
can
starts.
just go home.
That's how it starts.
By the way, a clarifying question. Did you take all your gear, Vought? Everything?
Currently, yes.
Okay, so I have a way we can make this look less conspicuous than it already does, considering how you guys arrived. Vodt, I know you smoked the sweet smoke. Maybe you guys could go back a little, feeling pretty sweet, if you catch my meaning.
I'm already pretty sweet, man. This place, like, I think they just got it in the air around here, you know? I've been feeling real different, going by different names and stuff. Like, I'm real in character is all I'm saying. Like, you're saying Vodt, but, like, my name's Tranquility right now, you know?
Can I roll an insight on Tranquility or, like, an Arcana check to see if he's been affected somehow?
Sure. You mean an insight check? Are you trying to hide anything?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
roll
trying
deception.
to, I'm an actor, I'm acting.
Okay. So mine was a 14 plus 4, so 18.
18 plus 10, so 28.
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess he looks totally normal to me.
For reference, Vodt is a method actor.
God. So what's the plan?
I was wondering that too.
I think the plan is you guys go back and act as inconspicuous as possible, and me and Macha should do some hard scouting in the ziggurat, since that seems to be the main hub of what might be going on.
Bro, we're already staying in the ziggurat, you know what I'm saying?
Penthouse, right below it.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I mean, we already got in there, man. We can probably, like, walk around and talk it up, figure it all out. Then...
Wait, you were already in there. Did you see any guards? What are we going to have to avoid?
You're gonna have to avoid being all stressed, for one. You gotta, like, be chill, okay? You gotta chill all the way down. Macha, I know that's gonna be hard. It's okay. It'll be okay. I've got some stuff in the cart you can drink. It's whiskey. I got whiskey in the cart. I've heard it helps.
Start to shake.
Macha, can we have a side huddle?
Yes, please.
Cool, you guys stay right here. We'll be right back.
Rhodin, they're gonna totally harsh the vibes in there and get us all busted, you know.
They might.
Macha, we might have to avoid them entirely for this one. This might just be on us.
So, what even are we trying to figure out?
We gotta
like,
find
what
the
plan
moonstones. We gotta figure out what's going on with
The
Sablo.
yeah, the
No,
whole
wait.
potential doomsday thing.
Sablo's the wrong guy. Arlon.
Yes.
And yeah, probably figure out whatever this tranquility thing that he's trying to do. Domain of Tranquility. Which doesn't sound bad on paper, but I mean...
It sounds like they're gonna make their domain the whole... I don't know. It sounds like they're gonna, like, try and take over.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good with the context we know, but in theory it doesn't sound too bad either.
No, I think we should, stop it at all costs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So figure out what their plan is for Doomsday, or whatever.
Try and figure out what the moonstones are for.
Are we gonna try and figure it out, or try and steal them? Or both?
Depends on how many moonstones are there. It might be too much for us to remove in one night.
Then should we try and destroy them?
We could probably do that. I feel like we have the ability to do something like that.
Okay, let's let them know.
Let's not.
Let's not?
I'd like to have rolled perception.
Sure. Both y'all roll.
Would this be a normal stealth, since technically it's not a movement thing?
Yeah, I'd say normal stealth.
Nah, you got...
20.
Yeah.
I got a 12
For
plus, math,
I'm
17,
I'm not paying
18.
attention.
I bet.
Yeah, Rhodin is off peeing, and Vodt.
Definitely didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
That was a 6.
Alright, so let's move.
Should we at least make sure we're on the same page as far as what the goal is, but maybe not tell them what?
I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of giving me some weird vibes the way they're acting. Like, this is even weird for how they normally act, you know?
That's fair. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll have you. We could write a note saying, Rice here, go bring it to him. Be like, hey, we're just gonna go do our normal recon stuff. We'll talk to you later. How about that?
Should we ask them what their plan is?
Yes. And give no details on our plan.
Just be like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, you two make it back. You come from the side huddle. You hustle your way back to the other group, where Rhodin's done peeing and Vodt just silently playing his accordion.
No, I'm just staring off into space, thinking about the role I'm playing.
Okay. He's getting into method
Okay, we send a note, I guess.
Oh, you guys were walking back up to tell us your.
Yeah.
ask us our
No,
plan.
we were going to send Rice here with a note telling them nothing about our plan
No,
and
you-
asking them their plan.
I thought y'all
You were
gonna
walking
ask
back
our
to
plan.
ask us our plan.
Yeah.
I said
They're
we
like-
should send Rice here.
I mean, they're like right there.
Fair enough.
We're both
All right.
like all in the tree line. They were like what, like maybe 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, no, we'll just walk back.
Yeah.
What's up? Why'd you have a private conversation? Seemed kind of rude.
No reason. We were just trying to make sure that we knew what our game plan was before we asked y'all about your plan while you're in there.
Well,
man,
I'll
my
show
plan-
you mine if you show me yours.
My
I mean,
plan, for one, is like, I don't
Why are we being
know if
secretive?
these trees have ears, you
Thought we
know.
broke through that.
So for one, I might be talking in code for all you know. But for two, what I'm trying to tell you is like, we're already in the penthouse. So we can mosey on through there, pick up information, and we're already in there. We don't got to do no sneaking or nothing. We're just there. So I'm thinking what you guys ought to be doing, right, is like setting up a perimeter so that if anything goes down, you can rush in like a cavalry and just knock them out of the park. I don't know what a park is. I'm just making words up, but
I will be honest with you. I'm planning on inciting the masses. That's what I'm gonna do.
oh yeah,
So what are you guys gonna do?
yeah, I'll help them with that. That's the plan then.
I mean, yeah, our plan was dumb. Let's do that.
Yeah, that
Cool.
sounds like
yeah,
a great
we'll totally
plan.
help out.
All right,
Yeah.
same time, same place tomorrow.
We'll just scout the perimeter, you know.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that tonight.
We'll be on the exterior. You guys will be on the interior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Winks at the camera.
I just sure hope you guys don't get caught, because if you do, we'll probably have to pretend we're like against you and our guards and such. Just while you're on the perimeter, just be careful for that, because you know we're in character. We're good actors. We're really good actors. Like 7 out of 6, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't had many Rotten Tomatoes thrown at them, so pretty good actors.
That's why we're on the exterior.
Yeah, that's why we're the stealth team and y'all are the face. Yeah.
Team Gaslight.
Team Gaslight.
Yup. Team Gaslight.
So with this meeting adjourned, the two groups, who wants to go first?
We can roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say roll a d20. I'll roll a d20.
We could do it as initiative. Whoever
Yeah,
gets
that's what I
higher
was
just gets
thinking.
the first scene. Like,
Uh,
add each d20 together.
Oh, I was just
Whoever
going to do 50-50. If
Oh,
it's 10 and below, it's going to be y'all. If it's 11 and up, it's going to be team nighttime.
Fair enough.
Let's see if I can get the shot. I missed. What is it, though?
2.
Team Gaslight
Gaslight.
first. Toss me back my dice, please. Got it.
So,
I was just planning on going to bed
yeah.
tonight.
I was
All right,
thinking,
then.
literally, we just go back to the pyramid, and then you guys go.
All right, that's perfect. How do y'all leave?
The way we came in?
Yeah,
Cool.
Why not?
From the
first time.
from the wood line.
Oh, no, we walk back to the field first.
Yeah,
The exact way we came in.
yeah.
So we go back to the field. He lays down. I get on. I snap my fingers, light up his stomach, cast my mist, do my whole bit in reverse. We fly back to the alley, repeat. From the alley, we leave there again, but this time I'm going to do some prestidigitation and be like, all right, guys, I'm practicing for the things I'll do for your band tomorrow. Don't forget to come in to the audience chamber for a good show.
So you wake up the whole town.
No. It's like just loud enough for whoever's right in my vicinity.
Give me a stealth roll.
Actually, I'm trying to perform.
I was going to say, is he
Okay.
using thaumaturgy to do that?
I'm saying give me a stealth and I'll wake up the town.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, because thaumaturgy only projects your voice up to 30 feet.
Did you get nat 20? No, not 1.
And
18.
2. That was a 2.
With you doing that as you're going back to the ziggurat, a lot of the guards around this time were sort of like snoozing off a little bit because not many people are awake around this time. But with that going and the sound booming through within 30 feet, a lot of the guards in the town are a little bit more awake. It sort of is like you're their human alarm clock, basically what it was.
You're a really good hype man, Tranquility. I
How'd it-
appreciate it.
Curiosity, could I also see if I have maybe enticed some people to be excited about the show tomorrow?
Give me a performance check for that.
I got a natural 2. So that's a 12.
Can I use my lucky roll?
Sure, if you want to use that for the day.
Hey, I'm about to go
14.
to sleep.
14.
These dice are now illegal.
You get a few. Woo. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And now we flash back to the tree line where Macha and Satrix are sitting there, and you see in reverse of how Rhodin and Vodt came in, they basically, like, if you hit the reverse button on a video, that just immediately
I'm flying
did that.
backwards.
Yeah, just feet first, heading. It's a reverse Superman heading to the town.
I don't even know how to react to that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm literally in stunned silence right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn and start walking back
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind.
stealthily.
Yeah, stealthy
Stealthily.
pace.
Yeah. I won't have you roll it because obviously the attention was not on you.
Yeah, I noticed.
All part of the plan, baby.
So, from the tree line, where are y'all heading to the town, heading back to your base camp?
That's what I was gonna say. You want to head back to base camp first, make sure we have all the things necessary, prep-wise, and then we can try and infiltrate. Maybe wait like a couple, I don't know, minutes or so just to see if maybe the guards that were obviously alerted might have gone back to not being as alert.
I mean, I don't think I need anything from the cart. I'm already armed. Got my stuff with me. Do you need anything?
I should be good.
Cool. Then I guess there's still the matter of like going back to sleep. About what time of day is it, or time of night?
I would say that it's around like 9, 10-ish p.m.
In that case, would you want to scout around the perimeter until maybe like 1 in the morning or something?
Yeah, that'll work.
So which way do y'all want to start making your way towards? Left side, right side, south? So which way do y'all want to go? North, south, east, or west?
So we're currently in the like
South.
southwest area.
Yeah.
So did you want to kind of go clockwise around the north, going back around the entirety of the of Sodale?
Yeah, so the ziggurat is in the middle. Is the only like entrance to the ziggurat area that gate to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, we might as well go like west around and then like cut back and go to the south gate.
Okay. All right. While we're patrolling, can I roll a perception to see if I can see like any field mice, small birds, anything that would be up at this hour of night?
Yeah.
Okay. Survival or perception?
Perception.
That's a 19 plus 7.
You see, just in a lot of the fields you are going around, which is sort of on the outside of Sodale, a lot of them have been overgrown and vegetated, and in that area you see like mixture of different like possums, raccoons, some mice.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals, and I'm going to try and get the attention of as many of them as I can.
Okay. Roll a...
Persuasion?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say persuasion.
That's a 17 plus 5, so what is that, 22?
22. You see a handful of rats, a possum, and a raccoon come up to you.
Hello, friends. My name is Satrix, and I have a request of you, and in exchange, I pull out like 4 rations.
Hello.
Which one of that?
You see the raccoon sort of stands up.
It's a pleasure to meet you. As I said, my name is Satrix. How might I address you, my fellow?
Call me Stick.
Okay, Stick. So, you've been around here for a while, I imagine, right?
About most me life.
Okay. Have you possibly, some information about maybe where people walk around in this area, especially later at night, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, people seem to walk around the big old stone thing over there.
Any routes in particular you might know of?
Not that I know of. They haven't had much scrap food, so I haven't been in there lately.
Okay. How about you, rats? I imagine it's a lot harder for them to see you. Do you possibly have any idea what might be going on inside?
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you another ration if you tell me.
You don't must remember. I rolled 2.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I'll throw them an extra ration. I'll be like, okay, well...
The rats take it and scurry off.
All right, thanks, guys. Macha, this did not work like I hoped it would.
Maybe we should have given them the rations in return for scouting the area and getting back to us.
Don't worry, I'll do that once we're actually at the ziggurat, because more than likely they'll forget after they are too far away from me.
It's fair.
They are animals, unfortunately.
Well,
I guess we're going to head to the ziggurat around it once we're done scouting the entirety of the area.
Alright, give me a stealth check, and the DC has increased.
Either way, that is a 16 plus 7 for me. So, what is that? 23, yeah.
Alright,
I got a 21.
yeah, 21. You both sneak into the perimeter of the ziggurat. You start making your way. It goes from farmlands on the outside to sort of a more centralized town area. You are right now on the outskirts of the town. I would assume coming in from the east side.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Since the way we moved around it.
Yeah. So you're coming in from the east, and give me a perception check just going around town. See if you spot any like businesses that stick out, any buildings that stick out, and stuff like that.
Got not one.
21.
21. With a 21, you notice, of course, the ziggurat in the middle. You notice 21 that you can count 8 individual floors on the ziggurat. There you spot like a stone structure towards the west side of the town, and from flying around beforehand, you're sort of picking up the area. Like you saw it from above, now you're seeing it from straight. You remember like behind the ziggurat there are a whole bunch of cabins set up, and that's about what you see, besides some like rundown shops. Like there's a rundown library, there's a rundown like general store. It seems to be boarded up and abandoned also.
Okay, with that 21 perception that I rolled, did I see anyone on the ziggurat, like patrolling on like the different levels?
Yes, you see with the 21 there are 2 people in the robes, but they look a little bit more from the distance, a little bit more beefier in the chest and shoulders area. But you see on each level.
Okay. And you said that the beefier guys, they were on what level? On each level there are
yeah,
some.
instead of like a normal looking person like Vodt or Rhodin, their sort of build, these ones look a little bit bigger.
Were there any windows on the different levels?
Not that you noticed.
Okay. All right. I'll relay all the information about the guards that I saw to Macha, since she seemed distracted, probably still fuming about what happened earlier.
Actually, with my not one, I'm just distracted by how very ominous the ziggurat looks, and it's just so cool. It's so ominous and creepy, and it's like get me in a mood, you know.
At nighttime, you notice like the ziggurat. You came in with it like in the day, so you had like the sunlight, but with each of the towers lighting up with each of its color, you see like different like light is infused on each one and is going over the ziggurat. So you see like meshes of the pinks, the greens, the yellow, the white, all like sort of fusing together on it.
Cool. Super eerie. Yeah. So good to know. Good to know that there are people there.
And you do hear some like, even like not during the day, you still hear a faint sound of like sort of guitar and music playing throughout the town, with no source that it's coming from.
Could I discern the location possibly with a high enough perception check?
Sure, you can try to roll.
It might be a shot in the dark, but yeah, that's 9 plus. What is it? Was it perception?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 9 plus 3. So
yeah, you can't really discern where it is, but it's just faint enough, and as y'all are walking around, it seems like as it's quieting down, it picks up just as you hit like another part of the town too.
So we're gonna go in the ziggurat now, I guess?
I guess so.
Alright, so this is more of a question for you, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to throw a stone to try and distract the guards to look in a specific direction, what type of roll would that be?
That would be more of I would have a sleight of hand to have you try to throw wherever you're trying to throw.
Okay.
Then with that, I'll have you roll a deception check.
I'm not too good at that.
Going
I'm good
full-
at sleight of hand.
Going full hitman on us. aren't you,
Basically.
Satrix?
Hey man, I'm good at stealth.
Wait until you get a briefcase. It'll just follow someone.
Yeah, basically. How good are you at making people think that you're, not lying to them?
My face kind of gives me away. I'm not good at lying.
I'm not really all that good at lying either.
We scale. Well, no, you wouldn't even have to scale the wall. I would have to scale the wall, but you could just
I do have 500 feet of rope. Is there a specific, point on the ziggurat that has less guard activity? Like a different wall, basically.
The face of the ziggurat is facing south
Yes.
of the town. That is where you see most of the doorways are and the guards are, and the main staircase that leads from the bottom of the town up to about level 7, and then from 7 to 8 you see it's sort of like a bride and groom stair, like the ones that go out like that.
Yeah. The ones that are kind of in an arch in front of
Yeah.
the house. Okay.
That's where you see most of the guards are sort of stationed. There are a few that are just walking each stair level, but there are 2 stationed at each door. And then one of them will go off and walk in a circle, and then once they get back, the other one will go off and walk.
Macha, I just had a really good idea. I'm going to command Rice here to, as soon as they're a decent bit away from me, start making a ruckus to try and get guards' attentions.
Okay.
I'm going to do that and see if I distract the guards.
All right.
I want to make it go in a random corner of the ziggurat, let's say the southwest corner of the ziggurat, and then just start making noise.
Okay. Have Rice here roll a deception or persuasion, which is your choice. Either he's trying deception or persuasion. Or if you want to try to spin it for any other roll, I'm happy to hear.
I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like it shouldn't have to be a roll, because Rice here is literally just going and making noise.
Give me a performance check, then.
That I can do. Rice here has a +0 to charisma, so 7.
7. Riceer, as you're commanding Riceer to go away, she sort of looks back at you with eyes.
I
And then,
literally hold the stone that summons her in my hand.
looks at the stone, looks at you, looks at the ziggurat, then slowly starts to inch. As she gets to the corner of the ziggurat, you see she does a tiny little jump and then looks immediately at you.
I summon Rice here back. I pet Rice here begrudgingly. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so I guess plan B. My robe is glamored to fit with their robes. It's yellow. I could pose as maybe Rico, where there was another
Yes.
one of them. As a family friend of the Theodoropolises.
Theodoropoli.
That's what I was about to say.
The Theodoropoulos family. I'm coming here for the celebration, so happy that Rhodin made it back, but I got held up with my travels, so I got here late. So I could try to get in. If you fly over, I could maybe meet you.
I was going to say, I'm a small creature, right?
Yeah.
Could I hide under her robe? That's just because it'd be easier to sneak in that way than to just fly in.
That is not
You're
my
still,
permission, that is Maka's
That's
permission.
why I'm
You're
asking.
still a 3-foot creature, though. I would have to act like I was pregnant or something.
I was gonna say I could sit on your back and I could unfurl my wings and be like, you just have wings, don't worry about it.
You just have a massive punch.
You could pretend to be an actual owl.
Yeah, but I don't want to strip down to be naked, because then I have no armor on.
How bad do you want to sneak in?
I have a plan C, but you're not gonna like it, Macha.
What is it?
Fog cloud.
I don't like it. It'll be too much commotion.
Exactly. I can try and sneak in, but I don't want to get caught. So I'll do my best, but if I do get caught, I am going to drop a fog cloud and I'm going to disappear, so you will be on your own.
Cool. Where are we trying to get to as far as the interior of the ziggurat?
We don't know. That's
don't
the
know.
problem.
Great.
How much freedom of movement do I have by night if I didn't go to sleep? If I really need to.
I would say, since there's guards on the outside of each layer, you can, I'm guessing you're just sleeping in the common area on one of their futons.
Okay. Sure, I'll have given my half plate to you before you went to bed, since I feel like it'll be saving your parents' abode than it will be down here. I don't trust these little peoples with their little having, they're cultists. I don't want to leave my valuables with the cultists, so I'm just wearing the robes they gave me and the sword. I kind of want to just poke my head out in the hall and look around.
Okay. If you would poke your head out of that room, you would be at the opening of the ziggurat. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay there and kind of look around for a while.
You poke your head out. There are 2 guards right there. You're not able to sleep tonight, brother?
Nah, man, I gotta meet the band tomorrow. I gotta be in the band. I gotta show them that I'm like in. I gotta show them my musical skill, and I really need to just get some air.
Oh, do you need anyone to talk to? We can do one-on-one counseling services.
No, I just need a nice night walk.
Give me a persuasion check.
16 or 19? I can't tell.
Let me see it.
Oh, I see it. No, I see it now. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 6.
Table troubles.
16.
All right. Just flat?
6 plus 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you with a 16. Normally we wouldn't allow people who stay with the pillars to come out, but I get you're getting the shakes for having to play tomorrow. I fully understand that. Just be back within half an hour, I asked you.
Sounds good to me, man. Can I just get right past you guys then?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I stand in the way a lot. You see he, shuffles a little bit out of the way.
Thanks, man.
Do we see him come out of the building?
Give me a perception check.
That would be a 13.
13?
I am not trying to be stealthy at all.
You notice from the 7th layer, a person in a green robe is walking down the stairs. I'd say with a 13, you can't pick out, facial details, but...
That's a little weird, right?
There's a person. Yeah. What do we do?
I am willing to pretend to be an owl. I just don't like my odds.
Yeah. You're just my weird pet. You're
Okay.
Yeah. You're like.
I'm gonna need you to
here
turn around.
visit,
I want to roll perception.
Okay.
9.
Nope.
Did
You are...
Maka turn around?
begrudgingly, yes.
I take off my armor,
Alright.
and I give it to Ryseer, and I command Ryseer to go back to base camp and hide
Okay.
by following the tree line.
Have Rice here roll a stealth to get out of the town.
Let me check some stats real quick.
Alright.
5.
5. I am going to roll in the middle of the table. These guards have nothing to perception.
Okay.
It has to beat a 5.
Yes. For context, I rolled a 4 plus 1.
Yeah. Whoop.
Wow.
They all Rice ear,
That was a 3.
while bumbling, dropping a little bit of Satrix's armor, goes perfectly with the sound of wolf howls throughout the night and some owl coos, and gets out of the town and goes back to base camp.
I'm going to give Macha my bow,
Okay.
and then I'm going to tuck my arms into my feathers. I'm going to furl my wings down my side, and I'm going to look as best as I can like an owl.
Give
a
me
really big owl.
deception check.
Get it with advantage since I'm naked.
No.
Why?
Because
Some owls are very big.
If I were to take the feathers on my head and turn them into the horns like a great horned owl, which is a really big owl, would I get advantage?
yes, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Not great. You said deception?
Yes.
12.
Okay. Cool. I'll keep that in my back pocket.
Stealth ops, eh, guys?
This is not going the way I expected it to.
It'll be great. It'll go
I
fine.
throw 2 cardboard boxes down at my feet and walk. Not really.
So you are Vodt, you are slowly making your way down the ziggurat, just slowly making your way down the stairs. Macha, Satrix is now on your shoulder as your little pet. What do you want to do?
Do these robes have hoods on them?
No, they are sort of imagine clergy robes, where they
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like
yeah.
a stole, sort of.
yeah.
Cool. I guess we're just gonna be walking up the stairs.
Vought, give me a perception check.
15.
15. Macha, are you trying to hide going up the stairs or just...
Trying to go unnoticed. As unnoticed as possible.
I'll say-
While still kind of like, just walking up the stairs.
Give a stealth.
She's acting casual.
Yeah.
Yes, acting very casual. Just kind of like looking at the ground. That'd be a 26.
26. With that, you and Vought pass each other on the stairs. You have, as Vought is walking down, you see an owl on this person, another member of the Sons of Tranquility, on her shoulder. She's wearing yellow robes, sort of medium build, has sort of a blank expression on her face, but it's mostly clouded by the owl's feathers as you are walking down.
I was going to say, are we near the guards yet? Like, if I were to whisper something to Maka, would I be able to do it, like, safely?
Yeah.
I want to whisper to her, 1 hoot means we should be fine, 2 hoots means I think we're in danger.
Got it. Heard.
So you start making, Vought, you start making your walk around town. What do you want to do?
There's supposed to be cabins behind the ziggurat, right?
Yes. Yes, you would know that as what they've referred to as the Tranquility Cabins.
I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna head towards the hot spring place again, the bathhouse.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the bathhouse.
All right. You start making your way back towards the bathhouse. What is Macha and Satrix doing?
I'm assuming we're approaching the gate to the, is it the first gate to the ziggurat that we're...
I was assuming y'all are already walking up, as I said. Vought passed y'all and didn't notice.
Oh, so we're inside the ziggurat.
Yeah, you're walking up.
Okay,
Which
gotcha.
level do you want to go to? They're level 1 through 8. You don't really know the level of...
I was going to say there's stairs going up,
Yeah, there are
right?
stairs going to each level.
Maybe we should start at level, 8 and make our way down?
Depends on how bad the security is. Maybe we should slowly make our way up, roll some perceptions. Sorry, I know that's meta. What I should have said was make our way up, look around a little bit, listen for anything. Might be some guards patrolling just to make sure that we aren't going to be found immediately.
True, I'm just wondering what they're... Well, I guess we're trying to also figure out plans. There might be plans on lower levels as well.
Plus, I'm a little more conspicuous now that I'm, naked.
No, you're less conspicuous. You're just an owl now.
Oh, sorry, inconspicuous. That was the word.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I guess, what level do you want to start at?
Maybe start with 1 and work our way up, and then possibly, if that doesn't get us anything, maybe we should look for something more secret, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, how big is this thing? How long would it actually take us to probably search it?
The ziggurat itself is about 150 feet tall from ground level to top level. You see that the first floor has it basically, the floors get smaller as you go up. So like the first floor has a certain set of stairs, and the next floor has less stairs, and then going up. So this would be the biggest area. The first floor would be the biggest area, and the second floor would be...
Yeah, but in terms of time, would it take us say we were to search until dawn started to break? Would it take until then to search through most of the floors of the ziggurat, or?
It really depends on how detailed you want to go into the floor.
Okay.
If you want to just if you figure out a way in, just do a quick look and go back. That'd be a lot faster than actually trying to go in and walking around, but it's up to y'all.
I think we should do a kind of quiet run. Make sure that if there is more activity, we can always double back and check later. But if we don't hear anything that sounds menacing, either just take a quick pick in, pop out, or,
Yeah.
the bait of that. So maybe start, since we're already down here, floor 1.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you start getting up to floor 1. You see 2 guards are posted outside of it. Out for a late night walk?
Yeah, just had some trouble sleeping. Just needed some fresh air.
Also, while she's talking to them, I want to be rolling insight checks on any guards we pass to see how suspicious they are of us.
Okay. You said you're having bad dreams, or just couldn't sleep?
Just couldn't sleep.
Well, Behind us is the main sermon room for the Sons of Tranquility. If you need to go in and sit and meditate to try to clear your head, you are welcome to it. What is your name? Are you new to the Sons of Tranquility?
We are actually visiting friends here.
Oh, which friends are you visiting?
The Theodoropoulos family. We're from Creco.
Give me a general deception check.
With the correct pronunciation, I feel like that should give some kind of small bonus.
I'll give you advantage for the correct pronunciation.
That would, oh, thank goodness. That's a night. Yeah, that's just a flat 19.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of the Theodoropoulos family friends of the Theodoropoulos family are coming in lately. Rhodin, I don't know if you heard, just arrived today, and he brought a friend named Tranquility Jones.
Yes, I actually heard that he was, finally headed home, and as a family friend, I came to, help them celebrate his arrival.
Well, if you need to take a load off, we have the sermon room behind us. The Theodoropoulos are located at the 7th floor. If you want to go, Rhodin should be up there. It is after 8 p.m. Most of the people here are asleep. But if you want to go up there to say hi to them and let them know you're back, I will permit you to pass up there.
Gotcha. And, I'm not very familiar with this area here. Would you mind just telling me, what's between here and the 7th floor? What's going on here? Looks like a cool place.
Give a persuasion check. How long have you been away from the Sons of Tranquility in Sodale?
Oh, I'm a new member in Rico. I'm friends with Rhodin. I met him there.
Oh, did you know Brother Baldy and Brother Galden? They were stationed there for a little bit.
Yes, I believe I have spoken with them.
I will let them know of your arrival tomorrow also. They should be happy since you were one of their fellow patrons.
Excellent.
But the floor here is the sermon room. Every morning, Arlon gives his speech and to all of the Sons of Tranquility. Everyone in the community shows up in the morning to hear what Arlon has to say. Above that is our community center, where there's different arts and crafts. There's a music circle for many of the people who play music can go play there. We do have a library, but there's only one book. It is the autobiography of Arlon Ruddard. Fabulous read. I've read it about 20 times myself. Above that is floor 3. That is just a communal area where people can go. Outside the community area, it's just sort of a sitting room. Floor 4 is the main cafeteria. That's where we all would go and eat our delicious meals cooked by some of the community members, whoever feels like cooking that day. Floor 5 is where our barracks are. I live up there at floor 5. Floor 6 is a lot of the storage for the Sons of Tranquility. And 7 is where the pillars live. And 8 is Arlon's house.
Gotcha. Are those all of is it 8 floors exactly?
Yes.
Interesting. Good to know. I'll particularly have to check out the library. Thank you.
Yes. It is a very good read. Tell me what you think of the book.
I will. I appreciate your help.
Have a tranquil day or tranquil night. How it is.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep walking up the stairs. Once we're out of earshot, I'm gonna ask Satrix if we should check out the storage area.
That's what I was thinking, floor 6
Cool.
storage area.
Awesome. Yeah. And also, out of character, I would like to mention, I never actually told them my name. So if they tell the guys from Creco that I'm here, they won't be able to relay a name.
I know.
So,
You'll avoided all those people in there. Trust me. I know.
cool. Good.
Vodt, you are
What side of town would you say the bathhouse is in terms of cardinal directions?
west side.
West side?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to look for the Fresh Prince. I don't want to look for the Fresh Prince. I want to gauge how active it is over here right now.
Give me a perception check.
8.
8. From what you notice as walking through the main area, it is not. There's not many people out, and there aren't lights out in front of the bathhouse.
Okay. Was there a bar in town, out of curiosity?
No.
No, there was not. I didn't think so. I'm going to kind of just go look in the window then, if there is a window to look through of the bathhouse.
Yes. Give me a perception check.
9.
9. You look through one of the windows that lead into the private room. It is completely dark and do not pick up any tidbit of light on the inside.
Minor illusion, can that create light?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to use that to create light right inside the window and look around again.
Alright. The DC will be a tiny bit higher.
Okay.
But yeah, roll another perception check.
That time it's a 14.
14. You notice as you create light in there, it is sort of the same, not the same one, but set up the same as the private bath you were in before with Vicky Viali, but with a little bit of light that is now being shown throughout the room. You notice it is casting a shadow, sort like the door is cracked open, it's casting a shadow, and with a 14, you notice there is another light intersecting that shadow from the inside.
Okay, so the door's cracked?
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of gently nudge it open and call in, hey man, I'm having trouble sleeping, I just wanted to soak for a bit. Is anybody in there, or is it private right now?
Give me... Ooh, you're not trying to stealth. You hear stirring, and... Is someone here?
No. Look, I just want to know if I can take a bath in here or not. If not, I'll go somewhere else. Don't worry about it. I'm just curious.
You see one of the peacekeepers comes up to you. I'm sorry, but the bathhouse is currently closed at night. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I feel like you would like a bath right now, but we are currently closed.
Listen, man, could you at least tell me why? Like, just give me a little hint there. Like, I just really need a bath. I didn't take one earlier because everybody was freaking me out. I just don't like nudity that much, you know?
It is, we are ordered by Arlon to do something at the bathhouse at night. That is why it's currently closed.
But, like, why?
Yeah, Arlon's orders.
That's so sad.
He is our father. We have to obey his.
Yeah, but we're his kids. You should let us have fun and take care of ourselves sometimes, you know?
Sometimes a parent has to be strict.
I don't agree, but I get where you're coming from. I'll just try the next bathhouse over. However, right directly behind them, under the counter, I cast clairvoyance. Or over the counter, but still, I cast it.
You motherfucker.
And then I leave.
As you cast clairvoyance, are you casting it where the second light was coming from?
Well, I've seen in there, right?
This would be you know how there are 6 private bathhouses? Bathrooms or whatever, private bathrooms. The third one on the right side was the cracked open one, and the rest of them seem shut.
So specifically what I want to do now that I've seen inside, I want to go back to the ziggurat, and then I want to cast clairvoyance now that I'm familiar with that room.
Okay.
And then I want to I'll start with hearing,
Okay.
and I want to hear what's going on in there after I get back to my bedroll.
Okay. We'll come back to you on that. Back to Macha and Satrix. You are heading up to, what did I say, floor
6.
Floor 6. As you get up there are 2 guards posted out front. What do you need? We are guarding here. Do you need to come in?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do you have any orders from any of the pillars or Arlon to come in here? We can't allow anyone in without a note.
Well, I'm gonna check my pockets. Be like, I actually was sent by the Theodoropoulos family. I must have left the note they gave me on a table. I really don't want to wake them up right now, though. Last I saw them, they were going to bed. I really do want to help them out.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Not 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw that as you rolled it. Everyone loses their note. You seem like a trustworthy person, and since you're wearing the joy robes, you would never betray me. I fully believe you for that. Come right in. Welcome. What did they send you to get?
The guys with the gullible robes, you know what I'm saying?
Can I see into the storage room at all, or would I have an idea of what might be in there?
I'm gonna say you're rolling at 20, so you are wrapped around his finger. So.
Other way around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He, whatever that thing is, I can't. He is wrapped around your finger. There we go.
It's kind of private. They didn't want me to mention it to anyone. It's just honestly kind of embarrassing for them.
Oh, I'm so sorry to pry. Come on right in. He opens the door. In this room, it is sort of 30 by 30 section. Give me a perception check.
I got a 16.
16.
Yes, I got a 7.
You are distracted because you see a vast whole bunch of boxes and everything. Satrix, you said 16, right?
Yes.
Cool. 16, you notice like on the left wall, you notice some quarterstaves, some more padded robes that you see a lot of the peacekeepers are wearing. With the 16, you also see they have like sectioned off different places. Like one of them was a crate that was labeled above it wheat, and that is completely empty. You see another one that is labeled rations. That area is completely empty too. Then you see boxes labeled moonstones.
How many boxes are there?
There's about 3 crates.
How big are these crates?
They're about a 4x4.
And it's full of rocks?
Yeah.
That's what it says on the tin.
Okay, so first, you said there are padded robes, correct?
Yes.
Are they all like the peacekeeper robes?
Yes. You can assume that.
We should probably steal one of these so I can wear it, if need be, later on.
It is a hospital gown on you, man.
I don't care, I can fly.
You will look like one of those Halloween decorations of the ghost.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be floating off the ground.
Ones?
Have there been any non-humanoids at all?
No.
That's what I thought.
You have noticed walking around just straight humans here.
No children-sized robes.
No.
Wait a second. Maybe I could pretend to be an angel.
Guys, wait. We're in the movie Old. There are no kids here. That's too new, isn't it?
Actually, wait. That is kind of weird. We haven't noticed any children at all, have we?
I mean, you've also came at night.
I mean, but they didn't either, right? Like
I wasn't looking.
They didn't.
I'd hope you weren't.
Yeah, no, we went to a bathhouse.
Yeah, there's not many children at bathhouses.
Well, everyone's got to get clean eventually.
But yeah, you notice also in the room, there's different crates of different things also.
So maybe first, what I'd like to do...
You see a bigger crate that just says pamphlets.
I could believe that. But first, what I'd like to do is the door that leads to the storage room close.
Yes.
I cast alarm on the door. If anyone tries to enter, I will immediately be silently notified in my head. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get Macha to help me open up a crate of moonstones to see if there's actually rocks inside.
All right, give me a strength check with advantage. Wherever y'all gonna do it.
Nobody's good at sure.
15!
15. With you and Macha, you see right by the crate is a crowbar. And
Perfect.
you see Macha is pulling down while you are jumping on it to give it leverage. And with good few jumps and pulling from Macha just like dead weights it and like hangs on it while you are jumping, basically. You pop the crate open. Give me a perception check.
Soft 20.
Same.
Oh, shit. You notice while opening up the crate, there are sort of like little crystalline looking eggs. Like
rice ears?
not, I'm saying like the one you have in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that sort of look. For all the audio listeners, Kyle has a...
Yeah, here, hold on. I'll pull it out so I can describe it. It is literally like a tiny dragon in a small oval-shaped kind of, I'm I'm not sure. Probably
Egg
some
shape?
sort of plastic. Well, it's egg shaped, but eggs are oval shaped.
But
Yeah.
they're three-dimensional.
It is that
Same thing.
it is that sized sort of crates. Moonstones in the crates.
And they look like eggs? Or like just the shape?
The shape and size of
Okay.
it.
Dimensionally, that was probably like, what, 2 to 3 inches long?
Yeah.
Similar width?
Yeah,
Probably half width of that.
Okay.
about that. Can fit in the palm of your hand.
I don't know how to calculate radius, I'm sorry.
But you see, like, there are tiers of it in the crate. They aren't just, like, all loosely in there. Each one is in its own little pedestal in the crate. With a dirty 20, you see, along with moonstones, you open the one that there was used and new. You open the used kind. And there are names on plaques under it. With the dirty 20, you notice, like, one of them is the McHammers. One of them is Grass family. One of them is the Reggies. Like, multiple different what you think is last names.
Do I see one labeled Theodoropoulos?
No, you don't notice Theodoropoulos.
Fuck, this is bad.
Jeez, fuck.
I think we should take at least a few of the used ones.
A few of each, I think.
Yeah, because I have an idea, and if it's what I think it is, it could be pretty bad.
Can I do a Arcana check on both the new and the used eggs?
Yeah, I
Yes.
would have done that, but I'm bad at those.
Is it 2 separate rolls?
I'll just say, like, an overall
Roll thing.
Arcana check on both of them.
That was 4.
With a 14, you do have arcane magic. You pick it up. You get a hint that it's sort of this same feel of magic coming from the pendant that you got too, but it doesn't feel as strong as that pendant.
Could I try to break one of the eggs?
No. Not right now. I see her try to do that, and I go, no, not yet. We're going to steal these.
Which ones
We'll
are you
break them
stealing?
later. That's a good question. Maybe just a couple of each we can slide into a pouch or something.
Yeah.
You get a, just your memory of me forms a personality in your mind that suggests McHammer is a really cool name. And you
That
can't
is
help but
true.
feel that's what I would say if I were there.
That is true. I did really want to take a McHammer one, especially.
All right.
It's like MC Hammer.
MC, exactly.
Dance.
And did we open up the new crate as well, you said?
I'll just allow y'all to do the same thing for the new crate.
I also want to snag a new moonstone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna also grab.
All right. Add in your inventory, each of you, Moonstone, new, and whichever one has the McHammer one.
Need to make a new inventory page.
Whichever one has a McHammer one, then add about 2 or 3 more used ones if you want. How many you're taking? Just add number used.
After this, like, one spot left, I do want to talk to my mom a bit, like, knock on the door. So,
Okay. You knock on the door. Let me do a perception check. Yes. Come in.
well, first I want to give her a big hug. I
you
missed
see-
you so much.
Oh, we missed you too, Rhodin.
So,
A little roadie bear.
yeah, you're really my little mama bear. You're my big mama bear.
Yeah. You're my little roadie bear. I
Yeah.
missed you.
I missed you. So the one thing, like, now that I've returned from my walk of peace, can you finally tell me what the domain of tranquility is? I've been, wondering for so long.
Give me a persuasion check.
With advantage, because it's my mom?
No, this is a heavily guarded secret.
Also cult stuff,
Yeah.
Is that persuasion?
Yes.
19?
Now that you are older, I feel you can take this news better than when you were young. To make the domain of tranquility, Arlon he has been talking to Soul. Soul is crafting her own plane of existence for just us. And he is going to announce tomorrow that we are close to having our own plane of existence. And with that plane, this is a hard part to tell you. Me, your father, Vicky Vasali, all the pillars are going to give our lives to go to the new plane as enough power, along with Arlon says he has some sort of holy batteries that we have had for a while, and it is used in that, but as we're going to the plane, it will cost me and your father's life. I'm glad you made it back from your walk of peace. You can take over the Theodopoulos family and be a pillar under Rhodin in the new world, the new plane of existence that we have been promised.
What? Mom, what? No.
It's gonna happen. I'm happy to give my life to have everyone in our community be tranquil. We will be in a place where we don't have to worry about hunger. Be in a place we don't have to worry about war, about ostracization. It is a tranquil place that I am giving, and your father are giving their life for, to make a better place for everybody.
That's an integral part of life is challenge. It's what makes life worth living, Mom.
But it's also sacrifices for the greater good, and
Who's greater good?
the group of the communities, the greater good. The life of one can definitely outlive and be worth less than the life of many.
I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, I was afraid you would take it that way. That's why we've held back telling you that part, but we thought you were old enough that you could handle the news and be happy.
Can I make some kind of like wisdom save or something to see if I tell my mom like I'm done, like I'm fucking out of this cult, like I'm just here to like save
give
you
me
guys?
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20 plus 7.
You hold in, like, your face is calm. Like, you have a hint of emotion that you were going to have it, and it's just blanked out.
Okay, after all that I said, what am I talking about? Of course, you're right, Mom. You're right.
I'm glad you see the way we see. I'm
sorry
happy.
I got mad. I'm sorry I got angry there for a half a second. I'm good now.
It's fine. You have rebalanced your emotion.
Mm-hmm.
That is completely perfect. Can you allow me to go back to sleep, please? I am really tired, and I'm really excited for your speech in the morning.
Absolutely, Mom. I love you. Thank you.
I love you too, my roadie bear.
Night, Mama Bear.
And we go back to Macha and Satrix. Or
Clairvoyance bathhouse.
yes, Vodt makes it back to the ziggurat.
I passed the guards and I'm like, hey guys, thanks. I just really needed that air. I feel so much better. Can you see it in my pallor?
Yes, you look just radiant. You look like you're a new man and ready to play music tomorrow.
Bless both of you. Or one of you. I kind of need glasses. Sorry. Let me go.
You come back into the common area as you see Rhodin leaves. His parents' room is back in the common room, too.
Okay.
And you want to cast clairvoyance in there?
I cast it on the bathhouse as I lay down so that I look like I am sleeping.
Okay.
And then I want to start by, I guess now that it's been a few minutes since I left the area, I want to start by viewing what's going on in there, so I'm going to use vision.
Okay. With that, you pop into the private bathroom, bathroom that was open and cracked. You put your sensor up there, and with that, you see two peacekeepers are dragging a person into the tub. It has been completely drained, and there are staircases leading from there down to a section that you can see is below the bathhouse. You see one man is being dragged. He sort of like, he is human, just sort of navy blue clothes, and he is hanging limp in their arms as two peacekeepers are dragging them back. You see in the pool, drained pool, there's a few like blood splotches, and there's a staircase leading down to the bottom.
I want to switch to hearing and see if I can hear them saying anything.
You hear sort of faint at the from the bottom of the staircase, a slight echo saying, well, I found another person sneaking around. This is the 5th one this week. What does Arlon want to do to him?
Arlon said, keep him down here. Once he interrogates him, he will put him in a moonstone so he can power the plane, the move to the new plane. So keep him in the cell and watch him. I don't think he will go far. We hit him over the head. He is pretty knocked out.
I'm gonna switch to vision one more time and take a quick look around, and then I'm gonna dissipate the spell.
You see the two people are walking back up from the staircase.
If I have any indication that they are passing the threshold, I want to end the spell before their eyes can like round that corner, basically.
You see they're coming up from the staircase. One of them moves off to the right-hand corner, sort of takes a brick that was laying on the bottom, puts it back in the slot, and you see the staircase comes up, and from the roof you see water starts to slowly fill up the tub.
Okay, I'll let the spell go there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will sit bolt upright and look towards wherever Rhodin was. I'm assuming near me. If not, then I don't do that.
I was gonna tell you some crazy shit, and then you laid down.
Dude, I got some crazy shit to tell you, man.
All right, jump back to Macha and Satrix.
Yeah, so how close are we to a full moon right now? Because religious stuff, rituals and whatnot usually happens around a full moon. I mean, there's moonstones.
Give me a nature check.
If this goes high, I have a very short flashback scene to help.
16?
16. You know that there will be a full moon in 3 days.
You flash back to the cart, and you remember Vodt mumbling, "Oh my god, the full moon's coming up, I can't reach and do my tarot reading, it's gonna be so exciting, Gygax is gonna have so much to tell me." And that's, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, along with, like, intro to bagpipes, and then that flashback.
Cringe a little bit.
Macha shudders.
Alright, so I'm gonna look over at Satrix and be like, yeah, so we're near a full moon. One potential way we could, cause some chaos and maybe stop whatever's going on. I have some werewolf blood. We're like 2 floors below Arlon's main chambers. Maybe we could...
You said you want to, like, poison him?
Yeah.
I know a way we can do that.
Cool.
Oh my god.
This could go awry if he wakes up or if he is not in a good position for me to do it.
I mean, I'm pretty good at charming people and escaping places fast. And you can fly.
That is correct. Okay,
I'm assuming there are windows in his place.
Alright, so here's the rundown of how we're going to do this. This is something I learned from the kobolds back home. I'm going to get above him. I'm going to take a very delicate string with a very light weight at the end of it. I'm going to dangle it from the roof into his mouth, and I'm going to pour the liquid down the string. This is a real thing. I don't know why y'all are laughing. This is actually a way people poisoned people.
I believe you. It sounds silly though. That's
It does, right?
I thought you were just gonna poison the drinking supply.
Both.
Everyone would be a werewolf.
Exactly, that would disrupt the ritual.
That's a really bad idea. You don't know what we know. Well, you do actually now.
I know. I know more than you know.
Yeah, they do know more than we know.
That's true.
We're creating the Worgen race from World of Warcraft.
Satrix, Macha, give me a perception check as y'all are in there.
If someone came through the door...
No, the alarm didn't go off. Don't worry. Just give me a perception check.
Got a 17.
I got a 19.
Y'all start hearing the morning caws of roosters.
We are not going to be able to do this in time. Wait, but when we entered, it was like 10 o'clock, wasn't it?
I'm saying all this happened
Limits
like
of major
time.
illusion.
Fair enough.
It took y'all a long time to open that crate.
Very fair. Surprised the guards haven't checked on us, honestly, more than anything.
Nat 20 and said it was personal matters.
Alright, so I guess we should leave.
Yeah, no, we can do that. I have a plan C for poisoning him with the werewolf's blood if you want, but I'm going to need my bow, and I'm going to need to be able to see into his room.
Yeah, at this point I'm just thinking like as long as we get to him, we can like get them and then just try to, get out of there. They don't know, like.
My issue is we don't know his power either.
Yeah, I forgot
We're not sure how strong he might be.
that guy's not just a normal guy.
I'd imagine not, considering all the, protection around him. He's either very sure he can never be bothered, or he's strong enough to, hold his own without his guards. Because we got in really easily, surprisingly. Also, one more thing before we leave. I wanted to check, did I see a Moonstone that had either a Tranquility Jones on it or a Rhodin on it? Just double checking.
I would say with the dirty 20 you got, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Very important to check.
I think with what I know, this is Vodt speaking to Rhodin. I think with what I know, they're putting people in the Moonstones as a penalty, like a threat. Okay, so remember the other day I was doing my tarot reading, and we had that bagpipe fight with that big giant evil head. Yeah. So I drew the world organically in real life using the app Labyrinthos. This is Trent speaking now, just so everybody knows that was also real. Gygax gave me the clairvoyance spell, and I used it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Rhodin. There's some fishy stuff going on in the bathhouses. They pulled a brick out a wall, and the water stopped, and the door opened, and they were dragging some bodies down. Said there'd been 5 people sneaking around, and that they were gonna put them in the Moonstones. For all I know, they could have caught Macha and Satrix already. This is pretty heavy stuff.
What, you want to go? We can go. I'm down to go.
I feel like we gotta figure out if Macha and Satrix are okay first. And I need to put my armor back on, possibly.
Okay.
I'm naked under this robe right now.
I don't have any sending spell slots left.
Maybe.
Just so you know. Put your armor back on, though.
Are we allowed to sleep in here? Probably not.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta
Let me go
we'd
suit
have
up.
to attend his sermon.
I'll go suit up. Yeah.
Back to Macha and Satrix, y'all.
We gotta go. It's about to be daytime, and as you know, someone knows we're here, but they don't know anything about us. They just know that there was an owl and some person they had never seen before claiming to be friends of the Theodoropoulos. We should leave.
Yeah.
We don't have time to do poison.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check as y'all are, I'm guessing, leaving the town.
Yes, I'd
Okay.
imagine you leaving the town.
I will give y'all a stealth check to leave the town and go back to base camp.
So that is a
14.
14?
14 plus 7, so math, 21.
Okay. With that, I rolled a 4 for all the guards' perception. You make it out of the ziggurat, out of Sodale, back to your base camp, where Ryseer is sitting there wagging her tail with your armor. Sort of, she's nested up in there. Vodt and Rhodin, y'all want to sleep through the night and wake up in the morning?
Wait, I thought it was morning.
Yeah, you said we heard the cause.
Yeah, my bad.
So no one got sleep tonight.
Yeah.
I will take a short rest if there's time for that, because that does restore my bardic inspirations.
Sure, you can take
About an
a
hour.
short rest.
Cool.
30 minutes an hour really depends on the DM.
Fair enough.
Works for me.
Yeah, you take a short rest.
Takes some power.
No, I'm doing push-ups the entire time.
Give me a strength check.
Before I short rest, I give you bardic inspiration.
2.
2.
Okay.
You
Eh.
get half a push-up. You get on the ground. You start sucking yourself up, just sort of flexing to yourself, and then you get down there and you're just
I still think I did really well.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It is the morning. Your mom wakes up. Oh, hi, Rhodey Bear.
Hey, Mama Bear.
How'd you sleep last night?
Does it look like I slept? I've been contemplating what you told me.
Well, you're old enough. You have a right to know, and I am happy you took it maturely. And are you ready for our Arlon sermon in the morning? Do you have everything you were going to say?
No, I don't.
Well,
I need to talk to Arlon and see if maybe tomorrow's sermon I can say it. Unless if he needs me up there today, I'll wing it.
He
I
would
can
need
always
you-
help you, Rhodin.
That's true.
I can always help you.
Tranquility.
Yeah, it is tradition that once you get back from your peace walk the next day, you would be at the sermon. You remember that through growing up?
Yeah. I just fear of speaking in public crowds. It's one of the biggest ones there is.
Oh, you'll do fine, Rhodey Bear. Just speak from the heart, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Can I use that wisdom save that I had last night to know like if it's a good idea to try to incite the people against Arlon, or if it's a bad idea, or can I roll something else?
I would
for
say
it?
roll another wisdom, just for actually coming back to the town and seeing how the people are.
And don't forget your D8.
Saving throw or just a straight check?
Straight check.
I'll still add the D8 to it. That's a 20.
And it is a new day. You do
So
have the luck point.
28.
Okay, 28. Yeah, never mind. 28, you know these people are sort of, you didn't know how devoted they were, and then your mom, unblinking, telling you what she told you last night,
I know it's better to just play along for now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Well-
Good to know. Good.
Rhodey Bear, be down in the sermon room in about 30 minutes. I have to be down, me and your father have to be down there first, and then all of the rest show up. We just have to get ready, get Arlon prepared. But it starts in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Love you, Rhodey Bear. She kisses you on the forehead.
Love you too, Mama Bear. They're getting killed today, is that right? Just outside
No.
the game? Okay, no, okay.
It is.
Assume
It is
what she told me.
setting up in the next few days.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't about to watch my parents die. I just want to make sure about that.
I want to know what level of trauma I'm coming into.
All right, cool. Good to know.
Anything y'all want to do the 30 minutes before the sermon, or do y'all want to jump to the sermon?
Rhodin, what do you want me to? How do you want to do this?
We're gonna play along. Beautiful story of how I recruited you, and I found peace, and I'm back to spread more peace. All the keywords, basically. We're gonna hit them all, and you're here to help. You're my hype man. You're my guy. We're in this together. My parents are gonna. Do you want to talk? I don't want to talk. I have to talk though. I have to talk.
You have to talk. Tell you what. You start the talking, and I'll see if I can just jump in and just go with the vibe you're giving off. Because
Okay,
I got to be
like-
honest, if I just give them my own vibe, they will either love it or hate it.
What if you just repeat the last word of every sentence I say?
I could, or I could automate that with prestidigitation.
I just think it'd be cool.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What if we say it in unison without planning or practicing?
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, after talking up there, make your way to the first floor. As you enter this floor, you see Arlon and the 4 pillars are already set up in their area. You see that this room is set up sort of giant pillars. There are tapestries of the symbol of the Sons of Tranquility, which the symbol you look is stones stacked on top of each other. Each stone corresponds with one of the colors of each robe, and you see a person meditating on top of the stones.
So like a cairn?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Karen stones, and you see a person sort of meditating in the, I think, lotus position.
Yes,
That,
that's-
yeah, lotus position. The room is set up sort of in a semicircle area. There are a whole bunch of pillows to sit down at. There's different pillows laid out in sort of a semicircle area. There's a podium in the middle and a small little stage in the back that has 4 more podiums, just sort of smaller. As you are walking, people are sort of filing in. You would know from the tradition, after your walk of peace, you sit amongst the crowd. You are one of the people, and then you would come up to give your walk of peace, how your experience was on your walk of peace.
Okay.
Everyone sort of comes in and settles, and you see Arlon is in his sort of more boastful attire. He's in his normal robes, but it has more golden filigree on the outside. There's a lot more vibrant colors of each of the circles. He has in a sort of golden inlay the meditating man just sort of towards the ribbon on the bottom of the robes. He comes up, he puts his hands on the podium. Now I would like to say what a tranquil and calm morning, isn't it right, my family? Hear the crowd in unison say, "That is right, Daddy Arlon."
Daddy!
Yeah,
Arlon continues, "I am your shepherd, and you are my flock. You have found your way into our happy family. From one way or another, but all less you are here, and you are family and welcome." I look across the crowd and I see people who want one thing in their lives, and that is the thought of tranquility. Now, tranquility isn't a single aspect, it is multiple fields. All applied at once is the true tranquility. A single one of you can never access true tranquility, but as a group, we become tranquil. As your father, Arlon, I am here to guide you.
This name paid off so well.
Guide you into the new world. We shall make one where there are no hardships, there are no starvation, and above all, no one will have an untranquil day. This new world right over the horizon, I have spoke to Soul just yesterday, and she says her land of tranquility will be ready for us soon, and all we need is more devotion. He takes a pause and slowly scans the crowd. Now today, we have a special guest, for Rhodin Theodopoulos has made his way back to our flock from his walk of peace. And then today of all days, we welcome him back to the flock. Now with our tradition, Rhodin, may you come up, stand right beside me, and tell your family what you experienced on your walk of peace. He sort of puts his hand out and guides you to stand up.
All right.
Hey, do you want me to come with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna slap Vodt on the back and cast guidance on him real quick, and also emboldening bond. Both of us, we're both emboldened.
You got bardic inspiration.
We've got to be emboldened for this shit.
All right.
I say, can I bring him? Big part of it.
Yeah, he is. You have brought him back on your peace walk. He is part of your journey.
All right, let's go. Tranquility.
Right. Tranquility. That's me, Tranquility Jones.
All right. So I'm gonna get up there, shake Arlon's hand, I guess. Thank you, Daddy.
I try and shake his hand at the exact same time, same hand. Like it's a sandwich of hands.
Both his hand envelops both your hands to shake at the same time.
Oh, that's weird.
It's so sweaty.
Oh god.
All right.
Your lotion smells minty, Daddy.
Thank you, my flock, my son.
Okay. So I'm gonna put both hands on the podium, turn to Vodt. I almost said tranquility, and just nod. Like, okay, it's time to do it. The world is very
big.
There is a lot of violence out there, and a lot of scary people. This is home. This is tranquility.
I am tranquility.
Thank you for listening.
Don't forget to tune in every Sunday at 9 a.m. People of Sodale. We're out
every day at 9 a.m.
Now I thank you, Rhodin, and I welcome you back home. Now my flock, my family, my Sons of Tranquility, go about this day and make your life one step closer to our peaceful domain we aspire to create. And with that, I will end this session.
Okay.
I thank everyone for listening. We are on Google Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Give us a rating if you want, if you really enjoy it. And that
give us a rating. That was a 11 plus 10 for 21. Please roll opposed something.
Roll a wisdom saving throw from Vot's amazing persuasion. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys stay stuck. Hey, this is your DM, Liam. I'm coming in at the end of the podcast to announce
that next week we are taking a break from the campaign. Currently, Trent and Kate are working on getting our website up and running soon. That's why they cannot be with us next week. Hope you all enjoy.